Hello and welcome everyone to today's stream. Just let me adjust the volume of the music real quick. There we go. Awesome. Welcome everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday, whatever time it is for you. I'm excited. So the reason why today's stream is slightly different than normal is so I had to take a math exam yesterday and I got the results back for a different exam, or my computer science exam, I should probably say, to make more sense. I did pretty good on the CS exam, maybe not as well as I should have, but the way the class is weighted, I still have a really awesome grade in the class, so I decided to celebrate, I guess, a little bit. And so yeah, we're gonna be building the new TIE Fighter set. Super excited for this one. Oh, I just realized the camera. Okay, so the camera's been crooked this entire time. That's cool. I was wondering why it looked off in my preview. There we go. Yeah, so we're going to be building this today. Super excited. I like all of the minifigures, except for, of course, the new Stormtrooper helmet. I would have preferred a Rogue One style helmet, but that's fine. I actually think this TIE Fighter, before building it, my thoughts before is I actually like the way this TIE Fighter looks. I will most likely be using it. I'll probably mod it a little bit, mainly for the take out the spring-loaded shooters. But I think this size actually is pretty good for any Rebel show mocks. So, because all the TIE Fighters in that show, the wings are shorter, which kind of better matches the is it McQuarrie style arts that the artist did back in the day. So. Oh yeah, the dark gray. Well, I agree. I don't think LEGO would have given us a unique part though, because that's the only color that part comes in. But yeah, other things that I've got out is just on for display in the background. If you can even see it, is I've got all my, not all of my, but every unique custom figure that I've got. So I do have like, well, I think 7 of these guys, but only one time is unique. So we got 7th Sky Corps Trooper, P1, P1 Cody, P1 Rex, P1 Wolf, P2 Shock, P2, or I guess rather these are all realistic style. These are all animated style. So I got a Shock, got a 422nd, got 2 501st. One is using a concept helmet. Got 212th and then a 327th. So, all right, let's get into it. Yes, how is everyone doing today? Welcome to the stream, Lil M, if you're still here. Welcome, Ethan Frauen, I want to say. Let me know if I said your name right. And welcome, Nolar. I believe the Survivalist, one of my other mods, will be here later. They usually message me when they get up in the morning. And they haven't messaged me yet, so they are not up. One other thing I just realized about the box art as well is I believe it's using the same, yeah, it's using the same box art as the Clone Wars set. So we got like the 501st set and the AAT. The only difference, of course, is instead of having a clone trooper up here in the corner, they have Darth Vader. I guess speaking of CEC, a few things that I can reveal. You probably have seen them, Noel, since you're a part of the servers, the teasers and stuff. But CEC is gonna be releasing a Commander Vil and a 501st Recon Trooper soon. And that Recon Trooper uses a recolored 212th body. So yeah, am I gonna? Yeah, I will try. It's a good thing you use the ping. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to be very active on that server, JVP, just due to a life situation. So I'm glad you pinged everyone on that, or I would not have even known that there was one going on, because I've had to have that server muted for a little bit. But I will most likely be there. I think that's 3 p.m. for me, right? Because it's 5 p.m. We're not doing 5 a.m. If it's 5 p.m., I should be there. All the things. Yeah, cloth. I haven't decided where I'm gonna get cloth from. I can't remember who, but I actually saw someone was selling the white official Lego comma that they used for the 2014 Airborne Troopers and the Utapau set. They were selling them for $1 each or something, and that was really cool because those are usually quite expensive. Welcome to the stream. I am going to slaughter this name. XN Ben WWNWKN Man. Welcome. I am building that new TIE Fighter set from the last wave. I would have started actually building a couple minutes ago, but I keep getting distracted because a bunch of you guys keep showing up, so I'm super excited that you're here. Lieutenant torso? Ooh, the light blue one, right? Yeah. That's gonna be kind of pricey. Oh, really? The torso's only... Why? What? That makes no sense. That's exactly what I'm doing. No, Mark. Like, look at these guys. These four right here are using all official Lego parts except for the helmets, and Commander Cody here is using I think it's an area light visor. I will be getting Wolf and Rex here, CC rangefinders, because those work better than the official Lego ones. That's why Wolf here doesn't have a rangefinder on. It actually just fell out. And that's what I'm trying to do for all of my animated and realistic clones as well. These guys, however, are using DK collectible bodies. That way they better match the 2013 style of realistic P1 and P2 clones. Alright, let me actually open a bag. I've been just holding scissors in my hand. What am I doing with the figs? Are you talking about the ones that come in the set or the ones that are back here? In Lego? What's the Lego voice? You mean like Emmett from the Lego movie? Welcome, Crystal. How are you doing today, my friend? In the back. Those are going to be part of my minifigure collection and mocks and stop motion. Well, maybe not stop motions. Most like definitely my my mocks and my just collection. Speaking of that, if we are able to reach 10 likes on today's stream, I have a mini mock I just built yesterday that I'd like to show off. And so if we can reach 10 likes, I'll show it. I'm definitely going to make a video on it later, but if you guys want a sneak peek or exclusive preview of it, help me get to 10 likes on the stream. If we can get to an amazing 20 though, I have another mini mock that I'm even more proud about. That if we can get to 20 likes, I'll show that one as well. Oh, that narrator? A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Let's see. Do I have access to this? Is it right here, hopefully? Okay, cool. All of these flesh heads I will be switching out for just plain black heads. That's how I prefer my minifigures to look. They're a little bit more accurate that way by giving them the black neck piece. And most of the time I plan on never having these figures have their helmets off, except for a few instances, so. But I want the set, Crystal. This is actually one of the sets I'm actually going to build and keep together, because I feel like it's pretty proportionate to how they're represented in the Rebels animated show. Obviously, of course, it doesn't come with the right minifigures because these are printed with movie or realistic style printing. So, but I do actually have one TIE Fighter pilot. I don't remember what actual set it came in because I bought mine secondhand. But I do have a TIE Fighter pilot that's been printed in Rebel style, Rebel animated style. So, yeah. If I was building, so I do have a few 501st sets. Not a few. I have two. I have two 501st sets still sealed. I haven't gone around to building them. Those ones I will definitely not be building the actual builds, because I don't want the ATRT that comes in those sets. The Bark Speeder's alright, but yeah, the ATRT is pretty bad. So if I were building those, then yes, I would be doing something different. But don't worry, Crystal. Like it shows in the thumbnail, because this set is small. It's only 3 bags. I will be building something else. We'll be going back and building the Snail Tank, or rather, trying to finish it. So I'm super excited for that. As excited as I am for building this, I'm more excited for getting back to the Snail Tank. I really want to see how it compares with the Hellfire droid. So that will be a lot of fun. You watch Potter Minifigure Pals? Interesting. When she got her huge boost in popularity, I watched a little bit as well, but then I fell out of it. I don't know. For most Lego YouTubers, I really only watch them for the content and not for their personality. There's definitely a few people on YouTube that I actually watch for. I watch their videos for them, but most of the time I'm watching for content. So it's like, oh, this specific guy is not doing Minecraft anymore. All right, well, I guess I'm done watching him because I only like this Minecraft content. There's pros and cons to the way that I do it, but I mean, there's definitely certain people that I've been watching for so many years now. Doesn't matter what they do, I will watch, because I love their personality and I love what they stand for and what they try to achieve. So, oh, I just skipped. I just skipped like 4 steps, or like 2 steps. Yeah, I mean, that's a bad and good thing though, because there's a lot of people who don't have standard shipping like CC though. So, but yeah, you definitely want to buy at least you want to buy something that's worth more than how do I want to phrase this? So there was a time that I literally only bought a single helmet from CC, so that ended up costing me $8. Whereas if I had bought it like 2 or 3 helmets at a time, that would make me feel a little bit better about paying the $4 shipping. So I always try and buy more products that are worth more than the shipping cost. Just that it personally makes me feel better about it. I'm not sure if that's actually a logical thing to do, but it is what I do. For her personality and hauls. It's fascinating to me how fascinated people are with other people's hauls, because it's like, it's just them. It's kind of them. I don't want to use the word flex because I really don't like. I'm pretty sure that's not how that word is supposed to be used. Is how most people use it. But anyway, I don't like. I like seeing people's hauls, but I don't like how fascinated some people or how obsessed some people get, because it's just like, the only reason they are able to get that much stuff is they have money. Like, if you had money, you'd be able to do it too. So it's like, just work on getting yourself some monies, and you'll be able to do the same things too. I mean, most people do realistic. I seem to be one of the only few who actually who's striving to do animated stuff as well. At least for my clones. When it comes to other stuff, it seems I'm gonna have to be a lot more lenient with my with my style that I want for my figs. Just because a lot of things aren't made. even custom makers and things, a lot of them just don't make certain figures, so. Yeah, same Nolark. Ever since I made what I felt like was a mistake of buying one helmet that cost me $8, I never spend less than $20 on CC, which is not a bad thing, but yeah, it means you have to wait a little bit longer because you got to gather gather your funds and stuff. But I mean, at CC, it's always worth it. I would say the same about these DK collectible bodies. If that's the kind of style that you want, either for your classic / OG style clones or for 2013 style clones, I'd say go for it. I don't know if I would buy full figs, because full figs are somewhat expensive, but if you are wanting to do something similar to me, I would definitely say they're worth it. I mean, hey, suggest it. Suggest it in the server and all. Like, CC does actually occasionally look at those lists and the suggestions that people make. Like, it's like me and the other staff have said, though, it's not a guarantee that anything in there will actually be made, but CC does occasionally look at it and does actually agree. So far, none of the things that he's been teasing have been from the list, but I mean, now that it's on his radar, you could probably expect that the things that he's actually seen will probably be coming out in the future. I also recently saw a picture of what CEC looks like, and I did not expect them to look the way he did. I did not expect them to be as to look the age that he does, but it doesn't surprise me. All the extra sticker sheets. Yeah, I don't know what to do with any of the ones I have. If anyone has any suggestions of what to do with extra or unused sticker sheets, let me know. I don't want to use the stickers as the thing. If I can, I prefer to use printed parts and figs. And I feel like at some point, maybe those sticker sheets will become valuable. Who knows? So, I'm like, I don't know what to do with them. Right now, I keep literally just moving them around because I don't know what to do with them. So every time I like move stuff around in my room, those sticker sheets get slotted to a new area of my room. Okay, apparently, so I've been working on the cockpit this entire time, is what bag 1 is, and now it's having me work on the what are these? The wing connector bits that connect the wings to the cockpit. Let me know if you guys can hear the music. Also, let me know if my mic quality is the way it should be. If I sound really bad, it probably means my streaming program is using the wrong microphone. Oh yeah, Crystal, there will definitely be a time. I'm honestly surprised it hasn't happened, but I can understand, especially with 2020 being the year it was last year, that CC doesn't have like every clone yet, but yeah, I can understand why. It's a bit disappointing though. It means there's certain things that I can't quite do yet because I won't have the right minifigures because no one makes those figs yet. Which I guess is a good and bad thing. It means I can actually save money and do other stuff. Oh, you've actually done that, Crystal? I've never done that. Once a part has a sticker on, I just leave that sticker on for all time and eternity, unless that sticker takes itself off. Like that 30 pounds of Lego that I bought secondhand had a lot of these, just random stickers that had lost their stickiness and fell off of their Lego part. I don't know, some of these I probably will throw away because they're pointless, kind of like that license plate one I just showed. But there were some of them that had fallen off of their respective Lego part, but they actually looked like cool stickers, so I don't know. And since they're just stickers, you can easily get them to be really sticky again. 32? Holy crap, man. How many sets did you buy? I currently have in possession of 4 sets, 2 open, 2 sealed. They're eventually all going to be open because I prefer having my... I don't plan on reselling any of my stuff. I plan on doing the YouTube thing to be the money maker. Well, I plan on enjoying YouTube enough to the point where it might actually turn into something lucrative, you know? But yeah, I prefer building I don't prefer looking at a box with stuff inside of it. I prefer actually looking at the stuff inside of the box, outside of the box. $11 open, or okay, 11 open, 10 open, 1 sealed. You're gonna get 15 before it retires. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting when it retires, because I mean, it might have a longer shelf life than most sets, or it might retire quicker than normal. Who knows? Who knows what the plans are that the Lego group has after going through a pandemic and having a lot of the supply chain kind of like fall apart. They might have like an extra amount of everything, or they might have very few of things. I don't think the reason the 501st set was so hard to find was because Lego wasn't giving them out. I think the problem was people were too hyped about it. Because honestly, it still bugs me when I hear people call it a battle pack. It's not a battle pack. It doesn't follow any of the conventions that a battle pack did or was. It's more of just another $30 set, and that was it. It was cool and all, I like it, but my major problem was it wasn't a battle pack. Like, people were trying to campaign for it, it sounded like. I didn't even know people were campaigning for that until it happened. And two, I really don't like the hybrid style. I would rather have had animated or realistic style clones. Now that there's a third style, now that they have this hybrid style too, it means we'll most likely never get realistic style again from Lego. If we ever get clones again, they will most likely be in the hybrid style. That's just kind of like the pattern Lego goes with. They use whatever style they have for a long period of time. Their most recent style is the hybrid. So I will probably no longer buy clones from Lego directly. Officer helmets? What is NCO? What, and I guess, what do you mean by officer helmets? You mean like the officer helmet designs we can see in like Battlefront 2? EA's Battlefront 2? Or your favorite? I mean, yeah, I totally respect your opinion. You have the right to your opinion. I don't agree with you, but you have the right to your opinion. I do like the darkened cheeks. I don't know. I just looked around thinking I had a hybrid clone out here on display, but there are aspects to the new hybrid style I do like. There's more that I dislike than like, but there are things I do like. One thing I like right about this set are these parts right here. I really like these new corner slopes. I don't know if they're new. They're new to me. And I just realized the camera it's crooked again. Let me see if I can fix that. It seems to keep wanting to go crooked. That's probably the best I can do is what I did. One other, I guess, positive thing I will say about the hybrid style is if they do actually continue it and actually give us a bunch of clones, especially if the Bad Batch show actually gets sets, is you'll definitely be able to make an army of a clone army that all look the same, like they should, which is what I'm trying to do. But instead of using hybrid style, I'm trying to match animated and realistic. So any clones that you see in the movies will be in the realistic style. Any clones you see in the Clone Wars show, or I guess Rebels, but there's only 3 clones you see in Rebels. So Clone Wars show, they'll be in their animated style like Lego did, and if they were seeing the films, they'll be in Lego's realistic style. It means my army will definitely be a lot harder to put together, but I feel like it'll be worth it. So far, I'm really enjoying how these clones look. I just wish I didn't have to resort to decals for the legs. That's why none of these guys have legs. I haven't found anyone who does print in the way that I want it. So having to resort to most likely Jonak toy decals and commissioning someone to do them for me because I don't trust myself to do it myself. And did I just like... Oh, okay, I just did 2 steps ahead of time because it told me to do one thing to one side and I could instantly see that it was just supposed to be a mirrored thing, so okay. Next step. But yes, I believe you're right, JVP. So that would be like the admirals, right? Like Admiral Yularen and the one admiral from that episode before Pons gets killed and things like that. I can't think of any name. I can't think of anyone else's names besides Yularen. That's probably a bad thing. You can see a 300. You can see a yellowed P1 helmet in Rebels. I didn't know that. I knew of the plane. Oh yeah, Tarkin, I guess. But I mean Tarkin. He's an Empire guy through and through. Only a true Clone Wars nerd would remember that Tarkin was in the Clone Wars show. More people will know because we'll see him in the Bad Batch show, but yeah, Tarkin is main. I would say in public knowledge, he is seen as only an Empire dude, only an Imperial. Okay, I'll have to check that scene out. Because I wasn't actually planning on making any clones like this in yellow to represent P1 327s, because we never saw them in the Clone Wars show, but I might make a squad then if you can actually see them in Rebels. And also, I should probably explain, I'm doing canon clones first, I guess. At least, I'm doing the films and the shows. I'm gonna try and do Legend clones eventually as well. I think that'll be fun. Like, get Commander Veal and Commander Vaca and all of them. Especially now that I know that Commander Vaca is an RC who became a 501st Commander. That combination looked really cool from the pictures I was shown. The only issue then is I would also need to do a bunch of Legends. So I haven't decided. I don't know. I might switch to Legends first because Legends is right now dead. No problem, Crystal. See you later. And what I mean by dead is it means it's not like growing. So there's a stopping point. So I might switch to Legends content before I do canon, because Disney canon is still growing with its amount of stories and stuff. But I don't know. I'll probably just stick to what I did. It's probably the easiest way right now to do it anyway, because most people don't have like Commander Vil or Commander Vaca available for purchase. Did I say Vaca? I meant Voca. I guess mentally I switched the O for an A for some reason. I apologize to you. My nose is a bit nasally today. Like always. Let's see. And then... Okay, and then let's just do this. So I just skipped 2 steps by doing them right away. Welcome to the stream, Sunlit. How are you doing today, friend? I said Vaca every time. Oh, okay. My bad, bud. Don't hate me for not knowing Legends content. I didn't grow up with Legends content. Star Wars names are hard to say. Yes, welcome to the stream, Sunlit. How are you doing today? Got anything fun going on today? One thing I have thought about, and I need to ask you, chat. Actually, I have several things I should ask. I almost forgot most of them, but one thing. Should I add... What kind of music should I add to these streams? Should I add more, like, classical music? Because I know a lot of classical music is copyright-free, just because of how old it is. So, I might, depending on what you guys say, might add more classical music to the streams. Especially because there are actually a lot of classical songs that you wouldn't think are classical songs because of like their tone and things like that. Like they have like an upbeat tempo and they can get you into an energized mood and things. So, all right, cool. We finished the cockpit. Now we gotta build the wings. For those who know, if anyone knows, is this droid's name actually correct? I believe on the box it said the droid's name in the set is, let's see, NIL8. Is that an actual name of a droid, or did they just make that up for this set? Because I know back in the day when LEGO made a droid like this for the Death Star set, they just called it Death Star droid. Welcome back, Crystal. Hey, Crystal, let me know when you do start up your LEGO stuff. I'll be interested in perusing your content. Are you talking about, I'm assuming you're talking about P2 kicks, right? Or are you talking about P1 kicks? Alright, where's this droid's head? Probably in the other bag. But yeah, the other question, seeing how I kind of turned my other question into more of a statement by accident. P2, okay, that's what I thought. So I have somewhat of a dilemma when it comes to these guys, the realistic style. So let me go grab a clone. That will help me best showcase what I'm about to ask. So these legs printed by LEGO are very difficult to come by, it seems. These printed realistic legs that came with most of the P2 realistic clones and that Jedi and Clone Trooper Battle Pack back in 2014. Or 2017, I mean, rather. The torso, this plain torso, I don't think is that bad. Mainly because it came in quite a few sets. But these legs are quite difficult. So my question is, how would you guys feel if I went and had someone decal a bunch of legs in that look exactly like this? Or should I attempt to get more of these officially printed legs? And then the second question that is, this DK Collectibles guy also makes custom printed plain torsos like this 2013 style torso. So should I stick with LEGO? Should I do my best to get LEGO torsos or just buy DK Collectible torsos? At the moment, I'm not sure. I believe the DK Collectible ones are cheaper for the torsos. They don't do legs, so I have to get decals. So yes. You mean like the B1s and the... I mean, they should definitely update the Commando droids, because the Commando droids we've gotten are actually super inaccurate. I don't think there's really anything to do to the battle droid, the B1, other than give it a real backpack, and maybe change the arms. Okay, I take that back. I think the only things that the B1 doesn't need change is the head and the torso. If it could have bendable arms and legs, that'd be fantastic. Same with the B2. Yeah. Don't even get me started. Alright, let's not talk about the whole canon Legends debate again. So, let's move on from that, please, mods. What I would appreciate is a response to my questions that I just gave. If you want me to repeat what I just asked, I can, but I would appreciate responses to my questions over you guys debating over canon and legend again. It's a lot of black. One thing I am tempted to do with TIE fighters is see if there's enough sand blue parts in existence to switch all of the light gray to sand blue. Because of the way the originals were made, in some scenes the TIE fighters look blue, have like a sand blue tint to their wings and stuff. Decaled legs would work. Welcome to the stream, Bubble Slurp. Yeah, I like this as well. I also just realized I put this in the... What have I done? Did I use... What have I done here? What? What? Wait, what? Oh, okay. I am using the wrong size tile. Okay. For some reason I was convinced I was supposed to use a 1x6 when only a 1x4 could actually fit. That was strange. What about the torsos, chat? Should I go with official LEGO torsos or the DK collectible torso? And it would mainly be P2 realistic clones, because I already have enough. I already have enough of the P1s, these guys, that I won't need to buy any for them. I just need to get them the legs. I'm trying to get all my clones decut legs. If I can, I'd like to get all of my figures to have either leg printing or leg decals as well, just so like all my figures are like within the same style. I just did this 3 times when I didn't need to. Do the DK torsos. One issue I do have the DK collectible website is they don't show you what the back printing is going to look like until you buy it. But I mean, it wasn't that bad. I expected all of these guys, all of these torsos to look the way they did. This one shocked me though. It has the Shock Trooper has a different belt print than I was expecting. I like it, but I wasn't expecting. Oh, let me put that even closer to the camera. It doesn't have the standard like thermal detonator or whatever is on the back. It has a different shaped detonator. Sometimes, now that I've been in the CC community for a little bit, and I've also talked with CC personally a few times, sometimes the way things are described on the website is because CC possibly felt like he could have been, I don't know, in violating a trademark or something. And also, sometimes it's just a joke. Sometimes he just wrote the things that way because he was joking. So don't take the descriptions very seriously. Just look at the picture. The picture will tell you way more about what's going on than the description. Who's that? Bulbasaur? I thought it'd be cool, but who is that? Also, we're only 2 likes away from me showing off one of the mini mocks I just built yesterday. If you guys want to see a mini mock, another one by yours truly, please help the stream become a little bit more popular this morning. I know there's quite a few people streaming later in the day, but I think I'm like the only one streaming at this time. So if you know of people who are interested in LEGO Star Wars content on the YouTubes, please help them find their way over here. Yes and no, Crystal. Yes and no. No, because they don't... CC has their own style, so that everything they do is different than LEGO. Therefore, if say for instance, CC wanted to patent their designs and stuff, they could. Because it's different, just different enough. And I think another reason is they just don't care. CAC is so small of a company compared to LucasArts, Lego, and Disney that I don't think they care. Also, I think this is not, I have no idea, but I have a thought that it possibly also might be that Lego might have said something in the past saying stuff like that was okay because it's different enough. Because CC's not like Lepin. Lepin straight up steals the designs and uses the exact same, like, basically tries to just replicate the Lego set 100%. Whereas CC, they do their own, he does his own thing. All the things are different. The helmet shapes are different. Even these P2s, you might think this looks really, like, this is really close to a Lego P2 helmet, but it's not, so it's different enough. This actually has holes for helmet accessories. Yeah. I mean, I'm also just not sure, but yeah, if Lego allows CC and other people like CC to sell stuff at Lego sponsored conventions, you got to keep in mind most Lego conventions are not sponsored by Lego. It's just people getting together and wanting to do Lego stuff together. As far as I understand, most Lego conventions are not sponsored. However, you mostly only hear about the Lego sponsored ones because those are the biggest ones. Oh yeah, no. I'm glad to get back into mini-mocs, especially yesterday, because I've been kind of in a slump, like, all of this week and all of last week. But I couldn't build because there were just parts on my table waiting to be sorted. So I finally sat down yesterday and just decided, well, I can always sort this stuff later. So I sorted out what I could, like stuff that I had just sorted out the day before. And everything else that was still on my table, I just put back into the container, cleaned off the table. Obviously, this stuff is here. This is actually all the remains of stuff that I found within a special container that was meant to be sorted into other things like tiles and slopes and stuff. Most of these plates over here are the remains of that bridge mock, mini mock. I finally sat down, I recreated it in Studio, and then disassembled it. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Trend Ocean. Sorry I haven't gotten to you. That is gross, Bulbasaur. You should clean those. That's nasty. But yeah, I plan to do that too with that Cantina band mock. I'm going to recreate it in Studio. Possibly, I don't know, possibly use it as like I guess as a reward? As a prize? No, prize for future Studio or future mock contests. One of the prizes will be getting instructions for one of these mini mocks. And yeah, so that was a lot of fun. So I actually had some time yesterday to sit down and I built two mocks, but one of the, or two mini mocks I should say, but the second mini mock I built, I'm gonna do something I've never done with a mini mock before, so I'm super excited for that. But yeah, I agree with you, Noel. Doing mini mocks is fun too, because you get to try out different techniques without having to spend like weeks or months on something. You can just test it out real quick, see if it actually works, and then move on. And just add it to your repertoire, or however you say that word. Second to last day of spring break. My university gave me 1 day. My university officially only gave everyone that goes to my university 1 day. However, most of my professors like, yeah, no, that's not enough. So one professor just canceled all of our meeting. Well, we only, in that one class with that one professor, we only meet once a week. But he canceled our meeting. Oh, there's another Christmas song. Okay, get rid of that. So he canceled the one day that we meet, so we didn't have to meet together. My computer science class, they're like the student council for the department asked all the professors to give us more days off, so my CS professor gave us 2 days off. But then my other 2 classes didn't give us any days off, which was fine. I can understand why my math class didn't, because we were literally having an exam Friday. So it would not be good to take take a week off when there's an exam coming up. And then my other class, I enjoy all my classes, but I especially enjoy that class for some of the things that we read and just the way it's set up. So it was alright meeting. Speaking of that class though, did just remind me that after today's stream I need to sit down and do some writing for that class, which should be fine. I get to write about something I really want to, or it's a topic that I would be down for writing about regardless. So spring break in 2 weeks. I believe my brother, who is in high school, his spring break is like 2 weeks from now as well, maybe a week from now, not sure. I don't follow up with his daily routine that often. Rotated plates. I'll have to look at that mock again, that mini mock of yours again. No, I don't remember seeing any rotated plates, but maybe I was just blind. Alright, apparently I was supposed to make this thing twice that I just did, so gotta do that again. Yeah, same. No, I have a book I need to read, and then I have some writing I gotta do. But besides that, I don't have... I guess no, actually I do have one other thing I need to do for computer science, but that's just me also reading and then doing a few sample activities, I guess I'll call it. And then I'm gonna save... I believe my professor has posted what our next homework is, but I'm not gonna start working on that today. I'd like to work on that like Monday. I don't know, I try to keep all my schoolwork during the weekdays, keep my weekends to myself, but sometimes, you know, stuff it leaks through and you can't do anything about it. Oh, I forgot to put on the tiles on this one. No wonder it looked weird. Let's see. I mean, yeah, you're online, Nolan. There's no spring break for you. Nice, Trandoshan. I assume that means your Bonda mock is coming along quite, or maybe not quite well, but is coming along at the very least. If anyone's wondering, all of these figures over here, except for these two and this guy, are, I guess I would say majority of my custom clones at the moment. Have them over here as some eye candy to look at while I do stuff. I know my streaming setup for these webcam live streams is not the greatest. My webcam's not the greatest. Speaking of that, let me know, chat, if any of you guys have any suggestions for what I can do to improve my streams. I mean, obviously I could always improve it by just getting better hardware and software. Well, maybe not software, but just better hardware, like a better camera and things like that. But if you have any other suggestions that are like, change this setting or tweak your camera angle to look like this, it'll make the stream look better, let me know about stuff like that, because that's definitely the stuff I am the most interested in, because that's the stuff that I can actually do, since most of my money goes into Lego and custom Lego. Because if I were to sit down and I could save money for a better camera, but then I mean I can't buy Lego then. Indeed, Trandoshan. We're missing out on all this beautiful Trandoshan content. Where does this go? What? How does it want me to put this on the angle? What? Oh, okay, Lego, you have confused me. Huh. So it wants me to do, like, that. Okay. Huh. I think this is the first set I've ever built where Lego asked me to do something like this. Usually they don't ask you to do stuff like this on a set. Welcome to the stream, Survivalists. Several mocks you're working on. It's easy to build stuff when you have an idea. That was also one thing. I didn't have an idea for another mini mock until yesterday, and then it hit me like a brick pile of bricks, and I was like, okay, I have to build this and see if I can actually do it. Luckily, I was able to do both. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do my first idea for the first mini mock I built yesterday, but turned out I was able to. So had enough parts to do what I wanted. It might not look like what I was intending, but still, it should still look good. I put that on wrong. That part hangs off a little bit. Aren't we all poor, Trandoshan? Aren't we all? Somebody call Bill Gates right now. Tell him we need monies. Oh, hey, we reached... Oh, we're almost at 15. Wow. You guys are killing it. Cool. As soon as I'm done with this wing, then I will go grab the first mini mock to showcase, and then when we're done with the TIE Fighter, which means after building the second wing, I'll show you guys what the second mini mock looks like, and kind of explain what I plan to do with the second one, because the second one's it's gonna have a unique story. As my voice cracks, it's gonna have a unique story based with it. So, I mean, that's part of what I do as well. No, like most of my mini mocks are experiments, but usually for me, I usually need to have a story or a plot, or story or a plot line to work with my mini mock as well. So hopefully I can explain what my plot and what my thinking was when I show you guys these mini mocks in a second. Alright, is this it for... No, obviously it's not it. There's a bunch of stuff still on the table for this wing. This wing is way more, like, detailed than I thought it was going to be. Which is nice, but it means I gotta spend more time putting it together. Hey, welcome to the stream, Spartan. Is that you, Spartan, on all the servers whenever someone pings you and you're like, I have been summoned? Is that you? I think it's you. I think it's funny every time you say that. Some guys like Cruiser? What? Oh, I see. As soon as I said it, I got it. I've never seen this part before that I'm putting in. I think this is brand new. Or, at the very least, new to me. Ah, joke's on you. I'm inside a house, so the sun's light isn't hitting me. I probably should actually open up my window there. Get some more natural light going on in here. Joke's on you. Got too many projects going on right now. That was me for a long time. However, I feel like I'm finally at a point where I could probably get half of them done. Maybe. Or at least get some concept done for half of them. And actually be able to show you guys what the heck I'm talking about. Alright, time for these ball joints / mixel joints I saw someone earlier say. That is you? Okay, that's what I thought. I think it's funny every time you say it. It's like, who has summoned me? It's like, bruh, I pinged you like 10 minutes ago. But no, I think it's funny every time you say it. The song is weird. Going to skip it. Not in the mood for whatever that song was about. Alright, we have now gone to the desert. Nice. It's overcast where you live, Trandoshan. Is it still super cold there in... Oh, I guess, was it ever super cold in the part of Texas that you're in? And if so, is it still cold? I haven't been paying too much attention to the news recently, so I don't know. I'm not a mod everywhere. I've just been fortunate enough, or unfortunate enough, depending on how you look at it, to have been given power everywhere, it seems. I'm like, I don't know, I'm almost like the Scott Davis of the Lego Discord servers. Because Scott Davis is basically a mod everywhere as well, except here, ironically. Oh, I mean, it's not because I don't like Scott, it's just because he doesn't need to be a mod everywhere. There's not that many cool things you can do with being a mod. Because honestly, a mod, the whole point of having mods is they like take care of the chat for the streamer when they can't do it themselves sometimes. It's not just to give it to cool people. But I do know there's people out there in the community who do, and that's totally fine if that's how they use mod. I use the ability to grant mods slightly differently. Alright. Let's get this wing on. How am I supposed to put this on? Okay. The way I was planning on putting it on anyway. Cool. Alright, our TIE fighter is going to be downed for just a second. Let me go get the first mini mod. One more like, chat, and I'll show you the second one. We're almost there. We're still at 14. If we get 15, I'll show you the second one. Here's what the first one looks like. Unfortunately, I wasn't really sure what kind of techniques I want to work on. Mainly because I don't know many different techniques. And I didn't look up any before starting to work on this, so. I'm in my pajamas, by the way, and my pajama leg just almost tripped me, so that's cool. Alright, here is the first one that I built yesterday. Let's see how well you guys can see this in the preview. Okay, let me get this closer with the camera. Let me make sure the camera is actually straight. Straight on. Here's what it looks like. So it's using everything related to the Senate Guard commandos that I have. So I only have 2 full figs and I have a bunch of helmets. The idea behind this is I don't know why I had this thought. I mainly just went into my bin of figs over there and just grabbed whatever figures I thought looked cool and I've never used before. I've never used these guys in a mock before, so I decided to use them now. The idea behind it, or the story, is it's a memorial to, I don't know, at the moment 9, plus more because of the wall. There's a memorial to previous Senate commandos. Oh, let me get this actually in camera view. Oh no, lag. Go away, lag. But anyway, yeah. It's memorial. I don't know why I decided to make a memorial. But yeah, and then I got these pillar things, and yeah. That's pretty much it. The only technique I use is I use snot for the floor, except for this border. However, this isn't in the actual border. I just haven't put this inside of the black border that I created a while ago. But yeah, there's that. Now if we can get the 15 likes, I'll show you the one I'm even more proud about. The mini mock I'm even more excited about. Oh, my head. Alright, back to building. Oh, by the way, I just forgot. I forgot to answer your question when you asked. No, I'm drinking water. I don't have anything cool, just water. Is it 15? On my end, it's 14. So, if it's 15 by the time we're done with the next bag, which is the end of the set, I'll show it. And then we'll be working on the Snail Tank. Unfortunately, with the Snail Tank, I don't remember where we left off, so it's going to take me a little bit when we switch over to working on that to figure out what set we're on. I do have that note card somewhere around here that I think I wrote where I left off, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Welcome to the stream, Brickflyer. How you doing today, my dude? Hope you're doing well. Oh, hey! They didn't give this Stormtrooper an angry clone face. They gave him just a default face. He's not an angry clone anymore. Wow. That's actually surprising. I guess that means the angry clone face is finally dead. Who knew? Yeah, here's the face for the stormtrooper. I mean, it's a head they've used before for plenty of other things, but it's been a long time since they've given a face like this to the stormtroopers. Let's see. You can kind of see that. Trust me, it's not an angry clone head. Is all that matters, really. I'll put this figure together for now, but I'm definitely gonna take off this head and helmet later. I'm just shocked that it's not an angry clone head, so I'll put it on for now. Time the party. I don't know. I was okay with the angry clone head. I mean, I'm going back to plain black, which they haven't done since the classic days of LEGO Star Wars, but I like the classic plain head style more. Alright, see you when you come back, Bulbasaur. They haven't recently? Oh, I did not. It has to be an angry clone. How dare they replace the clones? How dare they? I now understand how this, I don't remember who, but someone recently posted a bunch of pictures of a down TIE Fighter mock, and I think this is literally what they did. They just took the one wing off, and then they just built landscape around so you couldn't see these Technic pins here, and then they were done. It's not a bad idea. It's on the lazier end of making mocks, but it's not bad. I used to do that all the time when I was younger, with most of my mocks. That, and because I didn't have that many parts, so it was like the only thing I could do. Indeed, no, indeed. That is why I am doing the way. That is why I'm doing it the way I am doing it. When the clones and the stormtroopers have their helmets on, the plain black head is superior. Is a superior look than any other head you could give them, unless of course you give them printed black head, like the CAC heads that they have faces printed onto the plain black heads. Then those are even better, but I didn't want to spend money on those. Mainly because, like I said earlier, I don't plan on taking off their helmets very often unless it's for a very specific scene or a very specific story point for a mock, so most of the time they will have their helmets on. Party time, baby! Celebrate, come on, let's go. I know that's not the lyrics. Don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me. Alright, see you when you come back, Noel. Yeah, anyone in chat have anything you want to ask me? Or anything you want to talk about? I think I've pretty much gone through everything I wanted to talk about, unless I can think of something else I had planned and possibly had forgotten about, but I think I talked about everything. I asked you guys all my questions already. If anyone's curious about what my questions were, let me know and I can re-ask them. They have to do with clone troopers, so if you're interested in what I'm doing for my clone trooper and I guess stormtrooper army, I'm gonna answer questions about that as well. Okay, that is everything I had to do in that step. Now it's just to use these corner slips. Nice, Brickflyer. Yes, I just read your comment. That's nice. One of these days I'll probably make a Corvus mock. If we actually get to 15 likes, here's a little exclusive preview. I believe, from what I can remember, the second mini mock, this is the first time that I've actually ever tried to make a custom Lego tree. I was one of those kids that usually just used the straight up Lego tree that they would give you in sets, or use the Lego trees they used to give you back in the day, like when my father was a kid and buying Lego sets. I think this is the first time I actually ever attempted to build a Lego tree, and I'm actually quite happy with it. So if you guys want to see ClonePlays' first ever custom Lego tree, hit that like button, or whatever. I did. I like it. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the color they chose to go with the actual cannon, the just straight up orange. But I don't know. There's like no other color they can really go with, so it's fine. I think it looks cool. I don't know. I still feel like everyone is making custom AATs that are just way too small, but maybe I'm just overestimating how large the AATs were. Because at least in the Clone Wars show, they look to be much bigger than what people actually make them to be. But that could just be because of the Clone Wars stylization of things. But if that's the case, I would like to actually make AATs in that style, because whenever I do Clone Wars mocks with like my animated clones, I'd like it to look like I'm building something off of the show. So that might require me to have to use a lot more brain power than I really want to, but yeah. I thought it looked cool. Nevertheless, though, Trandoshan, I thought it looked cool. Same with all the other stuff that they've that they now sell on their website. I think most of it looks pretty cool. Obviously, the minifigure stuff over the microscale stuff. As much as the microscale stuff looks cool, I just don't ever have plans on using micro. Well, they probably used it more, Trandoshan. It's probably just because for the story writers, it only needed to come up twice, but no, they probably did use it more. No, you missed the point of what I said. You missed the point. But yeah, Trandoshan, I'm pretty sure the Separatists did use it more than twice. We, as the audience, are just unfortunate and we're only able to see it twice. Ah, I almost forgot to put down some studs that I needed to. Am I missing a stud too, or did it just like roll away? Oh no, it's just buried under stuff. Oh yeah, the Dwarf Spider Droid's pretty good. I'm definitely probably going to be changing my design to better match theirs. Or just rolling with the one that I was able to come up with that uses all official parts. It would take me way too long to get enough of the equipment and things to make my own parts to do the Dwarf Spider Droid design that I really want. Just expound. I didn't ask you to expound. But no, I do agree with that, what you did say though, no. I will definitely be using like a normal size LAT and a normal size ATTE, but other things, like this TIE Fighter for instance, if I wanted to use this in original trilogy style films, and I guess in the sequels too, because you can see a few of them, a few of the old school TIE Fighters, I would definitely modify it so the wings are larger. But I'm planning on using this solely for Rebel mocks, so I'm fine with it having short wings. I might even design it so maybe they're even shorter, who knows. I need to relook at how TIEs look in the Rebel show to figure out how close this actually looks to it or not. Alright, so that's done for that bit. Now I gotta connect it. And add in these tiles that I almost just forgot to do. Man, it still says 14 likes on my stream. Who said it was at 15? You lied to me. Get banned. But yes, for those of you who actually watched my Terraria content, good news for you. So I realized the other day, because people kept commenting on it, and I probably should do it, is I never actually showed in my how to make a texture pack for Terraria video, I never actually showed where you're supposed to put those files once you've made them, like, so that the game actually, like, displays your texture pack in-game. So, I believe this next week, most likely this next week, at least that's what I promised to the one guy who asked me about it. This next week I'll be working on that video, so expect that probably Thursday, because it shouldn't take me that long to put it together. That I'll be doing a second video for that, and then updating first video with an iCard. It'll take you to the other video, the better explain. I should also, I'm not gonna make any promises when these will start coming out, but I should be able to actually get some of the was it Star Wars battles that I called it? Star Wars battle, AI battles videos out eventually. Those won't take me very long either. I just gotta stop being lazy about it and actually sit down and set it up. That's my biggest problem. I don't know why I said that so loud. That's like my biggest problem is sometimes I just get stuck in like a limbo, I guess, sorta. Or it's like I do want to do stuff, but I just can't get myself to get going, you know? Luckily, I was able to get out of that yesterday by finally sitting down and just cleaning this table off and building, because I really like building. And that helped, like, clear my mind a little bit, so that's good. Which part do I think you recreated? I mean, I think there's only two different parts we see, right? There's Ahsoka and Mando and Grogu in the dead forest, and then there's this the town, the village, the walled village or whatever. I'm going to assume you did the village. That is my guess. It would go well with the UCS. What would go well with the UCS lat? Hopefully no. That would be very nice. Again though, the only issue I have is it would most likely be all of those clones we'd get would be in the hybrid style. I know for those of you who have said in chat that you like the hybrid style as your favorite, that would be no problem for you. However, for me, because it's not my favorite, it would be a slight issue for me. Now, that would mean then hopefully LEGO would make good sets. If LEGO made good sets, then I would still buy. We'll see though. We'll see. Which part of the village? I guess that's true. Yeah, there's the outer, there's the wall, there's the part where all the peasants live, and then there's where what's her bucket lived, inside like the palace area. I don't know, probably the palace area. That's the only part where there's a real battle going on. I know like Mando fought and Ahsoka fought all the other dudes in the assassin droids, but I mean the real fight was Ahsoka versus what's her bucket with the Beskar spear. I would consider that to be the real fight of the battle. As long as it's not animated. I will personally buy all of your animated stuff. No. Give me your animated stuff. It's like everyone who's like, there's a guy on the CSU server named Nova. He's like, I'm trying to upgrade all my animated clones to realistic clones, like CC clones, because most of the people on the CC server are buying, doing full figs. I personally don't do full figs. That's why my rank on that server is actually quite low compared to most people, even though I'm a staff member. But anyway, so I keep buying stuff off of him because he's like, I don't want the animated helmets, the P2 helmets that have like the exaggerated looking breathing apparatuses or whatever. I keep buying those off of him because I personally, for the way I want my army to progress from P1 to P2, I need those. So it's been nice though. Unfortunately, I bought a bunch of Wolfpack helmets from him that don't actually exist in the lore. So those ones are just for funs, I guess. Yes, the Magistrate is who I keep referring to as What's Her Bucket, because I couldn't remember if she was actually named or not. Therefore, she got that name. What's Her Bucket? I forget what YouTuber, or even if it was a YouTuber who I picked that phrase up from. I know the cool thing comes from Ethos Lab because he says it a lot. And there's a few other phrases I picked up just from YouTubers that I say a lot. But the cool definitely. If anyone was wondering why I kept saying cool for a period there, one, it just kind of slipped into my subconscious, and then I realized the other day when watching an Ethos Lab video that he says it as well, so that's most likely where it came from. the ARF helmet though. The official Lego ARF helmets are really nice. However, I will probably be switching all my ARFs for CSC ARFs, which is kind of weird because at the moment he still doesn't have the Razor / Stark design ARF. He's got the camo. Yeah, he got camo, Camino, plain white, and one other design, but not the one that most people think of when they think of ARF, or at least not when I think of ARF Trooper. Bomb Squad. Why is everyone obsessed with Bomb Squad? They literally didn't do that. They didn't do that much. Horn Company, I like more than Bomb Squad. Is it just because Bomb Squad's orange? Huh? When's the mock contest winner video coming out? Hopefully this week. I should have time tomorrow. So here's the thing. With how my life is right now, most of the videos I get published every once in a while is because I sat down on Sunday. The editing should, well, let's take for instance the mock contest video. The editing's not done for that. I haven't even started filming, but it shouldn't take me that long to do. Then I gotta edit it, then I'm gonna make the thumbnail, then upload it. For the videos that I've sat down and already edited on a previous Sunday, this Sunday would be me making the thumbnail, sending out all the, like, I don't know, like bulk reminders on like Instagram and whatnot, like promotion material, and then yeah. Some Sundays I get really busy because, you know, family activities are usually the best to do on Sundays and stuff, like being with the family. And then some Sundays I just got lazy, so it should. Now, because I'm saying this, someone keep me to my word. It should be out, I believe, this Wednesday. That's when I upload Lego video or publish Lego videos. So this Wednesday. That's a good point, Trandoshan. Maybe they got phased out when they moved to Phase 2 armor. Well, yeah, Bomb Squad didn't do that much. They kind of failed at their job. Then again, that one pesky nurse droid or whatever was probably one of the cleverest droids I've ever seen in the entire show. And we barely saw them in the second arc episode of the Blue Shadow Virus, so we really only saw them in one episode. I could tell you, I believe it was 3 again. I believe it was 3 to 5 people who participated in this contest. I will have to double check though. Do not take what I just said as fact. That is me spitballing. That is me spitballing a random number again. Don't take me wrong, I like the design of Bomb Squad. I just feel like people are too obsessed about them. At least from like a story point. Like, I know people are are usually just obsessed with them because of the design, which is fine. As far as a story point, as far as plotline and story go, though, they didn't do a lot. Everyone leaves now that ClonePlays says he doesn't like Bomb Squad. How dare he not like Bomb Squad? They're the greatest clones to have ever been created. How dare he hate on them? He's gonna get canceled. How dare he? I read your last message. What? What are you talking about, Burkflyer? I commented on it. Why do you think I kept saying numbers? What? How dare you? Get banned. Get out of here. Yeah. Why'd they only give me 1? Or did I just... Did it fall? Oh, is it still in a bag somewhere? Or did I just put it off to the side already? Oh well, I won't put it in the Flickr. I might shoot myself by accident. I know it noises. Sad brick fire noises. Alright, cool. TIE Fighter is now done. You know what's the first thing I'm going to do with this? I'm going to swish it. Swish. There you go, chat. I play with my Lego. Do you play with your Lego? There we go. TIE Fighter. Nice. Alright, it still says 15 on my end. Or, not 15. It says 14 on my end, so as soon as it like actually update, I would show the other mark. But it still says 14 on my end. I don't know. Let me check my phone real quick. Oh wait, no. When you were talking about those rotated plates, I don't know if he's back. You just uploaded a short. Maybe that's the mock he was talking about, because I thought he was talking about a previous mock. I was like, what? Alright, stream. What does the stream actually say? No, the stream is actually at 14. Okay. So yeah, if you guys want to see the other mini mock, and you like what you see, please leave a like, and if you really like what you see, consider subscribing. It's a pretty cool thing. It helps me out a lot. Alright, let me go get the things I need for the Snail Tank. Then I'll reconfigure my laptop to actually start going. Actually, is that, no card in this pile? Yes. Okay, so it looked like we're up to about step 152, according to that note card. Let's see if I can get this stuff without dying. Because right now my room is kind of a mess because of how my Lego storage is like under the table. It's a bit difficult to get around the table. And I have to use a step ladder, or a step stool I should say. It's not really a ladder, to get to this stuff. That's why I'm always a bit worried every time I try and get this Hellfire droid. It's still wobbly, still pretty unstable, but I'm still super proud of it, so I still want to show it off every once in a while. Alright, you can probably see that, maybe. That, this part, and then this bag. Cool. Just do that. Not huge fan of just tossing Lego bags like that, but needed to, so I have a free hand. Alright. Making my way over. Making my way downtown, however that song goes. Yes. I am cultured. I know songs. But don't know enough of the lyrics to actually have anyone recognize what the heck I'm talking about. This Snail Tank is almost the same size as that TIE Fighter. That's kind of funny. It says 15. Doesn't say 15 on my end. Liars. Razor Crest goes boom. Oh no. No, yeah, no. When you were talking about your technique of using rotated plates, did you mean of the mini mock you just did a short of that I just got a notification for, or did you mean your previous one that was kind of like another Salukami mock? Just realized this whole yeah, okay, that's why it looks weird. This whole thing was crooked and not put on right. Okay. Hey, that's there. Now I gotta go to my downloads, or rather my project folder. Let's see if I can actually remember where my instructions are. My building instructions. I have 2 in here. Why do I have 2 in here? I probably want to go with the second copy then. The one you just did a short on? Okay. So disregard what I said about your mini mock earlier then, because I had not actually seen it yet, so. What I said was misinformed. Oh, okay, I see. So I'm gonna have to use my phone now for chat. That way I can have my instructions full screened. We want mini mock. Hey, if it actually updates to say 15 likes, I will. But it still says 14, even on my phone. Alright, I'll put this right here. So we are down to step 152 or so. Okay, I went too far. So that means we did not actually make a whole lot of progress. Was step 152 just putting this thing on? Okay, I know where we are. So this is where we were, and then I think we left off because one, I'd been streaming for a while, and two, I was trying to figure out how I was supposed to put this thing on. I believe I'm supposed to put it like this, because these plates right here are basically a blocker to hide everything that's going on behind the scenes. Yeah. And I think this is actually supposed to go on this side, the right side. So, before I attach them, let's just build the other circle, because that's the step that we're now on. There's not an easy way in Studio to say do this step ×2, so that's an issue with Studio in general. Okay, no problem, no. See you if you come back. See you in a little bit. If not, have a great rest of your day, dude. With all of your accounts, wow. Wow. Oop. There we go. The parts have been released. Alright, let's get these treads out of the way. They're not going to be useful at all for a while. Get the parts at that point on top of the circle too. Alright. This is very disorganized, so it might take me a little bit to find parts, but yes. Alright. So we need this giant plate. And we use some more plates to round it out. Speaking of these custom models, so I will probably not upload instructions for the Hellfire droid until this summer. And, well, maybe towards the end of the summer, because I'm going to probably spend a decent chunk of the summer redoing all of my instructions. To one, so I can, not monetize them, but make them premium, so that way people have to pay for them. That way, it's kind of like a form of donation. You guys are buying instructions, which that money then just goes back into building Lego, so yeah. Okay, I'm already missing parts. But yeah, so that, and I want to update these instructions to make sure they're actually correct, where like this Snail Tank one has a lot of mistakes in it. So I would not want to give that out. I wouldn't want someone to buy it and then have all these mistakes within the instructions. Which size of plate are with me? I think I need this size, but I don't know if I have any in that size. This is a problem. That's right, because this pile doesn't actually have like every part I need. It just had everything I used. And a lot of what I used was just random colors. Because at the time, I didn't have all the parts I needed in the right color. Okay, so that goes in that bin. Which means I need this size. Right? Yeah, and then the one container I have of that color, or that size, I have one dark gray. Nice. Cool. It's a good thing I redid how my my bins are, my large parts, so I can easily get to it. Except that means I gotta get out of my chair, so. Hacking and taking away the likes. Nice. Alright, give me 1 second, chat. Gotta stand back up. I have so many different types of plates. All of my plates ended up into the large green tub under my table. Which means it's gonna probably take me a second to dig through it to find the right size that I need. Let's see, I'll put this container on my bed as well, so it's out of the way, because I have a feeling I'm going to be visiting my plate container quite often. Actually, I should just take my phone with me over there, then I can still see where it goes. No problem, Noel. Are we at 16? Oh, hey, it actually says 15 on my phone. Cool. Alright, so as soon as I find this plate then, we'll stop working on the Snail Tank for 1 second, and I will show you guys what the second mini-mock looks like. But first I want to find this plate before I forget. Oh hey, there's a Lego down here on the floor. Nice. Definitely pick that up. Alright, I think I have the right size. Let me just double check, and then I will grab the mini mock. The other one. The secret one. Being hacked by the Black Sun. Hey, welcome to the stream, Broxy. How you doing today, dude? I also just realized that your profile pic, because I'm looking at it on my phone, is a 501st Jet Trooper. Nice pic, dude. Alright. Is this the right size? Yes, it is. Alright. I will leave this back here. Let me go get that mini mock. Some of you guys who are into this style of figures might really enjoy this. I need to do one thing to it though before I show it completely off. I gotta fix it, dude. Get this out of the way. Get this out of the way. And I will most likely just need to grab the camera, so let me do that. But here is what this mini mock looks like. Oh, I am too close. Oh, this is not doing very good justice, so yeah. Welcome back, Crystal. I'm going to use the YouTube preview replays. Really bad, but yeah, there you go. So I have OG General Grievous fighting 4 OG plain P2 clones using CEC blasters. This is the custom tree that I was talking about. I'm really proud of it. My parents, when I showed them it, thought it was a palm tree, which is fine. I just wanted the tree, any type of tree. And the story behind this mock is General Grievous is been ambushed, but you know, because it's General Grievous, he's got his 4 arms. He's strangling the clone in that middle. He's about to shoot this clone with his other blaster, and he's got his 2 lightsabers out ready to deal with the other 2 clones. So the winner of this battle is most likely General Grievous. It's on a dirt path somewhere on some planet, and yeah, I really just did this mock to use these figures. And then I got inspired to make a tree. And the cool thing about this mock is I have every General Grievous that LEGO has ever made. So this style, the animated style, and the movie style. So what I'm going to do with this mock is, after I make a video on this story, I'll take out all the minifigures, put the new ones on, and I'll be able to tell a brand new story just because of the minifigures. So yeah, there you go. There's that mock. Rip clone that's getting strangled. Most of those clones are about to die in that mock anyway. Yeah, rip that one. Who the heck is Poseidon? What are you guys talking about? No, those are OG LEGO P2 open face helmets. All of the, well, 2 of these guys are in the style from that battle pack back in 2007. The other 2 are in the style of the open face P2 from that Swamp Speeder set that I had gotten secondhand. Oh, well, yeah, I knew Poseidon was a Greek god. I didn't know Because there are actually people who are called Poseidon, Crystal. Like, there are a few people named Poseidon. I know Greek mythology, had no idea what Poke-tack, whatever. Alright, let me put this mock away. There's a good chance you'll probably see that clone being strangled fall over, because he's not attached to literally anything. He's just placed there. Very fragile. Okay, guess he didn't want to fall off this time. Yeah, be on the lookout for when I make videos on these mini mocks, because I think it'll be cool. I'll try and do more. I'm gonna do some more of those cinematics that I did for the other two as well. So, like, it'll look cool. Like I said with the previous mock, though, these two are not in the black border frame quite yet because my Cantina band mock is still in that one. All right, let's actually get to building the Snail Tank. It cracks me up seeing that my Snail Tank is about the same size as the TIE Fighter. Alright, see you, Crystal. Is that true? So every time someone says dank, it actually means gratitude? So it's not a dank meme, it's a gratitude meme? Nice. Alright, get this cord out of my face. Okay, so I gotta just build the frame. Is it okay? Bottom to top. Interesting. Honestly, I don't know what people use the word dank in English for. I've seen it be used for so many different things. I don't know if anyone actually knows, like, proper usage of that word. If it even is a word. Why does this seem weird? It's just because I haven't built this in a while, that's why. Learn something new every day. In Sevtech? Oh. For some reason I read your comment, Survivalist, as you saying your wiring job in Sweden is dangerous, and I'm like, what the heck? What are you talking about? You're not in Sweden. What are you talking about? Yes, I could imagine that your wiring job in Sevtech is probably super dangerous. Because it's probably low budget, right? That's dank. Learn something new every day. We're learning how the word dank is used. Nice. Could you use dank in a sentence for me, please? It's like the spelling bee all over again. I kind of wish I would have kind of put these parts in piles before trying to build this, but oh well. I think I might have run into a pickle. Maybe. Maybe I actually do need to now use this. Or the other way. Okay, I was wrong. Yeah. Pickles are dank. Okay. Whatever you say, Trandoshan. Whatever you say. Yeah, there's one part. Maybe I just, like, didn't finish this ring for some reason. Maybe I'm just blind, who knows? Maybe just the way that I decided to build it this time is different than I did the first time. That is one issue with this design. You do kind of have to do things in a certain order. If you don't, bad times happen. So this is bottom. So that means this is top. So then this connects here. Okay, that actually just now worked out. Cool. Now it should be a circle. Except I did the circle wrong. What? Oh yeah, I did this whole bit wrong. On this very last step, I confused the crap out of myself for some reason. And now my circle's all wrong. It's not bent correctly. Why does this circle still seem weird? Maybe I'm just crazy? No, the circle's... No, the circle's right. Okay. Just weird. Hey, welcome back, Little M. How you doing, dude? What has chat turned into? Weirdness, probably. Pickles are dank. I'm triple checking the circle one more time. I see what I've done. Okay. So we have bottom to top, top to bottom, bottom to top. Bottom, okay, so that's wrong too. Okay, there are 3 problems with this as far as I can tell. So that should be switched. And this whole... Well, actually, the more I switch it, it won't change anything because these are in the wrong spot anyway. Oh, I tried to pull off on the wrong direction. These 1x2 hinges are supposed to be on the bottom edge of these 1x2 plate ones. And I have some of them doing that and some of them not doing that. So that is why their circle doesn't quite work. So I think that fixed all of them but one. No problem, we're fire seeing a little bit. Yeah, my confusion has definitely just reached like 100 right now. Confusion 100. Definitely happening. Lego time. Welcome, Coconut. How are you doing today, dude? You missed us building this TIE fighter. Right now we're building, trying to finish this Snail Tank, but we built this TIE fighter. Donk. Alright, let me try to fix the circle. I feel like there's still... No! I think I finally fixed the circle. Cool. It does! I already thought the new TIE fighter from the recent wave looked cool anyway, but it definitely, I feel like definitely looks a lot better in person. Especially with my intent of using it for Rebels mocks. So using like not Din Djarin, like Kanan Jarrus and the gang. think it'll look good. Alright, now I need to actually start attaching this block. Or this ring to these plates. Let's see if my instructions are good enough to do that. So far, so good. Now that I finally fixed my circle. It's like I'm back in math class. It's all about circles again. All about the circles. Alright, now I actually need to put this down. This song sounds weird, but I'll allow it for now. But yeah, how's everyone doing in chat? Anyone working on anything cool? I know Coconut's probably working on Utapau. We've come far. Oh, jeez. Get your silly puns out of here, Noel. If you're gonna make a pun, make a good one. Get out of here. I used to really hate puns back in high school, but now that I'm an adult, I actually do like puns. They gotta be good. They gotta be good ones, though. Not the circle. Anything but the circle. So that is now right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. Makes sense. The numbers missing. What do they mean? Oh, jeez. Don't say that. That reminds me of my math exam. Yesterday. Yeah, that was yesterday. Reminds me of my math exam yesterday. There were a few questions that it took me a second to realize what I was supposed to do. And while I was trying to realize what I was doing, I was like, the numbers. What do they mean? What do these things mean? Why are there so many letters? When did math become about letters? I thought it was about numbers. Luckily, I got past that and was able to do as good as I thought I could do, as well as I could. Hopefully, I'll find out halfway through this next week. That's what the professor said, instead of like 3 weeks later, like he did last time. So these things aren't quite working out because you kind of have to use. There's like this build you have to do to hold this ring in place provides enough tension to keep it tight, whereas right now it's not as tight as it should be. That's why certain, like, these plates keep coming unaligned with one another. That was kind of random, little M, but okay. Okay. I was not expecting to read that comment right after reading what Noel just wrote. That caught me off guard severely. Okay. The music selection for today's stream has been pretty good. I am still thinking about adding even more classical music to the lineup, though. That way we might be able to get even more intense songs, because not all classical songs are like nice lullabies. Some of them get very intense. I just haven't bothered yet. Also, I do realize that my stream overlays are wrong, and they've been wrong for a long time. That's one of the things I hope to get to either today or tomorrow, is to finally update them. And maybe even change them so they might be slightly more interesting. Oh, I can feel the burn. I don't like it. I don't like the burn. I don't like it. It hurts. Hurts deep down. Oh. Like somebody trying to steal my Subway sandwich. It hurts. Hurts on a deep personal level. Ain't nobody gonna steal my food. I don't know what I'm talking about. Why is this? Huh. There might still be something wrong with that circle. We'll find out in a little bit. We'll find out when I'm done building the rest of the, mechanism that, or putting in the rest of the bricks that hold the circle in place. Okay, that's not what I wanted. There it is. So I just realized, as far as the picture is concerned that I'm looking at, I've been building my thing upside down. I'm supposed to be building like this. Should probably have it match the picture. Let's see, what is this song called? I'll let you know what this song is called. It is called Fig Leaf Rag by Kevin MacLeod. There you go. So if you look that up on the internet, you'll be able to find it. Started watching Ralph Breaks the Internet last night with my family. Didn't finish it because I only had an hour before I wanted to go do something else, so didn't finish it with them. But so far it was alright. Some of the jokes were kind of dumb. And the fact that since it's a movie based off like internet culture, it's already out of date. Oh, I see what I did. I've just I put this whole thing indented by one too much. This whole ring needs to be pushed out by one. Yeah. And then that means I just gotta move all this stuff over by one too. Now the problem's fixed. It wasn't the circle. It was my own stupidity. Which I guess that was also the reason why the circle. Alright, let's just not talk about it. Let's not talk about clone stupidity. What? Oh, so this side was right? Why is the circle just confusing the crap out of me? If we can just get past this circle, my life will be a lot happier. Okay, where is, okay, I need that, and then I believe I need one more of these 1x2x2s, and then the main frame of the circle is done. What the heck is Groton? What is that? Actually, I think I did this wrong. Yeah, I need some Technic pins first. I've never heard of Groton, but yes, also I feel your pain. Little M. Stepping on any Lego set or Lego build is, I guess, painful. I don't know. I've never experienced the pain that people talk about, I guess. But it does suck, because there's a really good chance you might have just broken apart. So now your set will be incomplete. Almost 20 likes? Nice. Thank you, everyone. Really appreciate it. Means a lot. If you guys actually, tell me you guys actually like my content, which is good. Because I like what I do, but I always worry that a lot of people don't. Alright, so the main frame of the circle is now done. Now I just gotta fill in a few spots in its interior. So that way I can build the plated frame on top of it. Wearing socks. I don't typically wear socks. When I'm at home, I don't wear socks very often in the house. The only time I usually wear socks while I'm inside the house is if I just came from outside, so I had socks and shoes on, and then I just leave my socks on. But if I haven't gone outside, or it's like close to me going to bed, I'll usually take my socks off. I don't like going to bed with socks on. Oh wait, no, this part does go right here. I was about to put in a part that was weird. You wear You always wear socks? Oh, interesting. I misread your comment there for a second. I thought you said you always wore white socks. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. But yes. I mean, socks are cool. Is in bed and at the pool. Ah, that makes sense. Are you a socks and sandals kind of guy, Noel? The song sounds cool. I like it. You don't understand people go around bare feet. They just want to connect with nature. Relive their past life of being cavemen. That's all. I used to walk around a lot outside barefoot. I don't do that these days. If I'm going outside, I either have socks and shoes or have sandals on. Or I guess flip-flops. I don't want all the grime of the pavement and the tar of the road to get on my feet. Because then it blackens your feet. And then your feet are all gross. Because they have all the germs and crap that your pavement and the road probably have. I'm gonna unsub for this. How dare he express his self-doubt? I love his stuff. This frustrates me. I will now unsub. How dare he talk like a normal person? How dare he? What a simpleton. Alright, time for the cool stuff. I should have enough plates this time to actually fulfill this line. When I first built this, back when it was just a prototype, I didn't have enough to make both of these side rings of the droid to look exactly the same. Which I'm already realizing I'm running into because I'm going to have to grab my plate container for 1x4s because of this. Come on, stop getting stuck in here. So yeah, that's one reason I'm super excited, because this will be the first time I've actually seen the Snail Tank like 100% complete in the design that I wanted it to be, instead of being like a half finished product. Same with the Snail Tank. Like, I still need to order the tiles that it needs, and that reminds me, I need to reach out to that guy. I need to figure out if that one Bricklink store is done, if they're done moving to their new location, so they can give me my parts that I ordered from them a long time ago. Wait, what? Oh, I totally just misread these instructions. Nice. I'm actually supposed to put a 2x2 here. And 1x1s on the outside. Socks and sandals, but I don't do it. They are nasty. Some people like feet, no? You're gonna have to get over your elitist, elitist nature and understand that some people like feet. I am not one of them. There are people. And that will be all I say on that, and let's not talk about that anymore. I like you. You didn't know? How dare you not know I like you? I hate you now. Oh no. Guess you put one too many symbols in your comment, Brickflyer. Don't worry though. Doesn't mean you're in trouble. Just a warning. That Nightbot has a very special set of skills. I don't remember the rest of the quote. Oh well. Just know that Nightbot is actually Liam Neeson. He will strike you down if you make fun of him. I just realized I should probably give Nightbot a cool name, because I can do that, I think. Welcome back, Little N. You didn't miss a lot. We were just talking about socks and sandals, and then I made it weird. So you missed the weird. You missed the weird part. Lucky for you. Where does this part go? Okay, I should actually like visually read the instructions since it's all pictures, no words. Should like actually read what I visually read what I put on these pictures. Is this even the same way? Okay, it is the same way. Just double checking. I couldn't remember if I made sure that both of these circles were using the same build pattern or if one was still built differently than the other one. And I seem to be out of 2x2 plates as far as I can tell in this pile. So. Alright, let's grab that container. Oh my, coconut. Oh my. Prepare for your stream later today just to be all about feet, no, or coconut. Gonna only be about feet now because you said that. In the splash zone. Don't stop talking about it, Noel. You're gonna make me become self-conscious about it, and I'm gonna have to go wash my feet every time I get out of the bathroom now. Stop it. Stop with your sound logic. Into a watch. Hey, according to some annoying people on a Discord server that I'm a part of, I'm apparently part of the FBI. Don't stop saying weird things, I'll report you. I have connections. Okay, I doubt I have these 1x1 black plates in this pile, so I will have to grab that container too. It's one of the benefits of having these acromilk containers. I need to buy more acromilk containers. I'm running out of space. All these things I would like to purchase with my monies. Not enough monies at one time, at least, to do it, so we will have to see. I might have to get into the groove of making mini mocks using the parts I have, and then for like a year, and during that year I spend my money on more acromilk containers and minifigures. Do I not have any more elbow plates in here? Okay, there's one, but I should probably just grab that container too. So uncivilized, what? Cocoa butt. Nice. You guys ever get an itchy nose? Right? Yeah, itchy nose. Where you just like, you itch it, then it doesn't actually stop feeling like it needs to be itched. I am having that problem right now, and it is bothersome. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, I put these, wait, what? Nope. I put these in the wrong spot, okay. It's like something is off. But what? Probably just some weird coconut that has been deformed. So it has a butt. Reminds me, it sounds like something probably the minions from the Despicable Me movies would probably do. Huh, that's still... There's still something really off. Oh, I see. This part right here is also not correct. He's learning so much. Uh-oh. Got timed out again? Didn't you learn the first time? How dare you keep getting timed out? Learn! Just kidding. Don't worry about it. Okay, I probably need to grab my 1x8s. Who's my 1x8s? No, those are not. These are? No, these seem to be even bigger. What? Where are my 1x8s? Ah, they're over here. Okay. I should have enough 1x8s. Hopefully. Hopefully I do. Oh, geez. Yeah, let me see if I can untime them out. I don't know if I can. At least not on my phone. Let me try actual Nightbot. It might disrupt the music though. Let me see though. Oh yeah, it just disrupted the music. Or maybe I just have to go here. I have no idea. It doesn't look like I can. Is it on my dashboard? Yeah, no, I can't do anything about it. Yeah. And I think we're gonna be on a completely different song now that I switched to a different Nightbot screen. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, just avoid for blackmail reasons. Oh man. Like I said, now that you said that, Coconut, he's never gonna let it go. I have no idea what the last song was. I don't know if Nightbot would actually tell you now, because it's technically been reset. Also, I put this part in the wrong spot. It goes here. I like this song though. It sounds like rock. That. And then yeah, a 1x4 right there. I have a gap, and there shouldn't be one, though. I am so confused. Please don't say ooh. That's weird stuff, bro. So that's all in the right spot. This is in the right spot. So why do I have this gap? Huh. Yeah, I'm super confused. Why do I have a gap here? Oh, I see. I think. At the very least, I put these two black plates in the wrong spot. They were actually shifted down one too much. Okay, that fixes it. I got it. I did it, chat. I am no longer stupid. For now. I have brain power. I have enough brain power to see through the lies of the Jedi. All of these long 1 by whatever plates out here are all lies, for the most part. Because I have, except this one. For most of them, I've switched away from the size that they are. I like the song. There's a guy called Man on the Internet who makes a lot of really cool video game songs that uses this as his he uses this as his outro song. Would highly recommend anyone checking out that person's content. They're called Man on the Internet. They make really cool songs. I don't listen to too many of them, but the ones I do listen to are really good. They're hot stuff, I think is what the kids say these days. Welcome back, Book Pride. Yeah, stay away from the emojis, man. They're not good. They're not good for you. I don't even know what section I'm working on anymore. Alright, I have this flipped for some reason. I spun this one too many times. I think you can, but you can only do song requests that are in my playlist. I think that's how it's set up. I might be able to set it up so you can actually do requests, but that might also involve me having to do some additional work off the stream. Okay, and then I need 1 by 3s. Should be some in this pile still. Yes, he is back. Indeed. Back for now, but for how long? Okay, I almost started making the same mistake. I put this elbow plate in the wrong spot. Get in there! There we go. Random shouting. My family's probably just like, what the heck is he doing in there? Why is he shouting again? Has the internet come to eat him? What is he doing in there? Alright, and then since it's the same pattern, I should just be able to copy it. So, that there, need another 1 by 8. I guess I should scroll down to the next page to make sure. Yeah, it's just the same thing, so. Easy peasy. Oh. Trying to think of stuff to talk about. I kind of ran out of things to talk about. Anyone in chat have any questions for me about anything? I guess I should mention this. For those of you who are a part of my Discord server, that Discord server will be closing soon. Myself and 3 other content creators were kind of like condensing our Discord servers together. So you will still be able to hang out and talk with me on Discord, but it will be at a different place. Alright, Lil M, thank you for hanging out for as long as you were. Have a great rest of your day, my dude. Alright, Noel. Good luck with that. I think Carbon's still a bit confused about what we meant by that stuff, but yeah, hopefully you can explain it to him so it makes sense. Alright, next step. So far, none of the steps have had too much of an issue, except for putting together the ring. That was my bad. If I had actually followed what my instructions showed, I would have been able to figure out the ring problem a lot quicker, or not even have the ring problem. It was because I thought I had it in my muscle memory that I just went ahead and did it, is where the issue lies. Okay, I need another 1x4. Wait. Almost just did that wrong, maybe? Or I think I just... Oh no, I just jumped ahead a bit in the steps. Is there any Star Wars related content out there that anyone wants to talk about? I guess we could talk about the Bad Batch. I feel like there's going to be, or at least should be, I should say, should be another Bad Batch trailer, but who knows? I feel like it would give the Bad Batch show more hype than just dropping it on May the 4th and be like, here you go. Like, super excited. I guess one thing we can talk about is Disney Plus released a close-up of what Fennec is going to look like in the show, right? I like her character design except for her face. Her face looks way too exaggerated. Everything else about her character model for the animated show looks pretty good. Just they need to kind of need to redo her face. It's kind of like Count Dooku in the Clone Wars show, except I was fine with Count Dooku being portrayed that way. But I think my first introduction to Count Dooku was his animated look. So then looking at Sir Christopher Lee was like, it wasn't that bad. Except obviously we can now look back and see that Count Dooku in the Clone Wars show, his face is very exaggerated to be very pointy. But I don't know, I don't have a problem with that. It's just, I don't know, Fennec, she just looks weird a little bit in her animated style. If they would just adjust a few of the proportions of her face to better match the real life actress, I think it'd be good. Alright, one more 1x3. And then we just got to do the center bit. Alright, so I need 3 1x6 plates. Do I have any in this pile still? I don't think so. Alright, another container to grab. Do make a point. Huh? Did you mean to say that? Did you mean to say that as a pun? If so, I hate you. Alright, I need to turn this like this. So it's that, this, and this. If you did not mean to make that into a pun, I can't believe you didn't see that as a pun. If you did mean to make that as a pun, I hate you. We got a funny guy in chat. Chat, teach them what we do to funny people in chat. We laugh. Alright, I'm going to skip this song because it's starting to sound pretty repetitive. Here's a question I guess we could talk about. What is your favorite color scheme for the Wolfpack? Sand blue, dark gray, or maroon, or otherwise known as dark gray. Me personally, I think I prefer the sand blue. No problem, Berkfire. Welcome back. You like the dark gray more? Good choice. Okay, so I need 4 1x6s. I don't think I have any of those in this pile, so gotta reach over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, those are some of the parts I used for that Chorus. I keep wanting to call them Coruscant Guard. They're not the Coruscant Guard. They're the Senate Guard. That Senate Guard Commando mock I made uses some of these parts I need right now, so I gotta have to grab my brick container, which I think I put on the bottom. It's a dumb decision of me, because I need 4 1x6s and I don't have those available to me right now. Any particular reason why you prefer the dark gray over their other color schemes, Brickflyer? Obviously, besides just how they look. Like, is it? I guess it. Yeah. What? Any reason? Nice.
Here's another question that we could talk about. Which style of wolf's helmet do you like the most? Do you like the inverted wolf design, or you like the non-inverted wolf design? And it's only his P1 design that had that. So he has a wolf face, like white wolf with a sand blue helmet, and then later on he has a sand blue to then dark gray wolf on a white helmet. Which one do you like more? Or I think I said that the wrong way around, but either way, which one do you like more? So like, actually this would be the I think this is the non-inverted one. Is this also? Let me change the camera angle on this just a little bit. I believe this is the non-inverted design, where majority of the helmet is white. Later on, then he switches it so the majority of his helmet is dark gray, and then his wolf print is white. His wolf marking. I think I prefer... Maybe it's just because it's the only one that I have, but I like this one that I got more than the other design. But I'm pretty sure I'm just super biased because it's the only one I have. I don't have the inverted helmet yet. We're very close to being done with the circle. It took a long time to get this one circle plate done. And then we got to figure out how to attach it to the mainframe, because this mainframe is I'm still not happy with it. I will probably be redesigning the whole inner mechanism that I've built, this whole Technic structure on the inside, to be a lot better when it hits summertime. The non-inverted. So do you like the one I have right here, or the other design? I'm assuming you mean this one. I think, if I understand your comment correctly. All right, and then we just put a 2x2 black plate here, and then 2x2 round plates on the outside. Now the question is, which angle is this? I don't remember. Should probably mirror it so it's like this one. So that would be like this. So that means this goes here. Should be another one. Yep. And then I need a 2x2 black right there in the middle. We now have, well, almost. I gotta add all these additional plates. Which is actually a really good thing I went and grabbed all of these plates, because I actually need 2 more of them now. 1, 2. Bubblegum? What flavor of bubblegum do you like the most? I don't know. I think my favorite's probably just original, which I think original is just bubblegum flavor, or blueberry, I think. I say that though because I literally haven't had bubblegum in forever. Alright, so then I need to match this. So that would be this side. Coca-Cola. I forgot they had a Coca-Cola flavored bubblegum. Strawberry's pretty good too. Wasn't a huge fan of the soda flavored ones because they never tasted like the actual soda. They were just like a weird, like, they taste like a weird off-brand of what it should be. Wait, what? Oh. Wait, what? Is that the case for the other circle too? I may have just done something wrong now and also in the past. Let's see. Man, Let's see. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, so these actually need to be changed out, and I just broke a ton of stuff. These 4x8 plates I just added are not actually supposed to be. They are supposed to be 2x8s. So now I gotta figure out how to get them on. I don't mind bubblegum. It's not one of my favorite things, though. There are other things I prefer more. Like food. Real food. Can I sneak this back into place, please? There we go. I'm not much of a... I don't know, what would you classify bubblegum as? It's not like snack. It's kind of like just something to have to chew on. Not into that kind of stuff very often. Alright, so I gotta do that, and then I gotta do it again over here. So let's see if I can get this off without destroying everything. Doubt it. I kinda doubt it. Yep, everything just popped off again. Which is fine. It's not too much that pops off. Let's see if I can actually get... Now that it is popped out of the main circle, if I can get these to separate. The study. Nice. Oh, I guess here's another question I should ask involving my clone army, and means I gotta stand up real quick and go grab one of them. Which one of these do you prefer more, chat? The official P2 212 Trooper with battle damage, I guess I could call it. Do you prefer this? Or this CEC and DK Collectibles 212 Trooper with no battle damage? The key difference between these two is literally just the battle damage. And there's a bit of orange printing missing on the DK Collectibles body, but it's something so minor, I don't care. Which one of these clones do you prefer more? Also, keep in mind, this one is extremely, way cheaper to get in mass than the official one, but yeah. Which one do you like more? You prefer the CSE one, Survivalist? Nice. You prefer the official one? I'm leaning more towards the CEC and DK Collectibles, because I feel like you can use the non-damage 212 Trooper and a lot more stuff than you can this damaged one. And the other reason is because this CC and DK Collectibles would be a lot cheaper to get. To get like a platoon's worth of clones than the official. I feel like the official would cost like 3 times the amount to get a full platoon, because right now I only have 4 of these guys. I only got 2, but I only bought 2 of the battle packs back in the day. So yeah. What is this technique that you want to tell me about, Brickflyer? I am down to hear of this technique. I am always down to hear techniques. There's a lot of people on Instagram that I follow, or I guess there's one person I should say, who posts a bunch of pictures and stuff demonstrating different techniques. I need to go and look back on their thing and see if there's any techniques that I want to try that they've showcased. Yeah, so I'll probably do the CEC and DK Collectibles way then, just so I can do that way. Army building is a lot cheaper. Alright, these I will take care of later. Where am I? 2x8. Not sure if I'm gonna have enough in here of dark gray. Might have to go
back onto the other side of my table. Oh, I take that back. There's enough in here. I am ready. Give me your technique. Give it to me. These are very solid and very sturdy. However, there are certain parts on here that if you push down, you will pop off the plate. But that's fine with me. You take a couple of slopes and place them onto some tiles and position the slopes in different directions so the floor has a crack look to it. I think I know what you're talking about. Do you mean tiles though, or do you mean plates? This is what I refer to as a tile, the smooth, and this is what I refer to as a plate, has studs. Coconut use it. Oh, are you talking about that crack look? You didn't use. Yeah, you did use slopes. Okay, I was imagining what you said in a different way. But yeah, I like that look that Coconut did for his cracked floor for that RC mock, mini mock. It was cool. I especially like that he made the mock round instead of using a square. I will probably stick with the square plates because I really like using these. This is my only one I have available to me right now. These 16x16 plates that I have about 8 of these. So they give me the template that I'm looking for. Plus it works because my black border is based around the 16x16. So I would have to come up with a brand new black border if I did a round mock, but I might give that a shot now that I've seen Coconut do it. Or do maybe a different shape, maybe like a rhombus. Be the first guy to do a mini mock in the shape of a rhombus. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to put these on. That's one of the big issues is these Technic parts can swivel and it makes it extremely difficult to put these circles on. So that's probably one thing I'm going to change is just straight up. I'm definitely going to just straight up change how this whole connection of these circles works because it's awful every time I've done it. It looks good when it's done, but it's awful trying to do it. Because you can't really see what the heck you're doing. You just kind of gotta hope and pray. Am I even putting this in the right spot? I doubt it. Nope. I am not. Oh yeah, no. It's supposed to be way more forward than I was trying to put it. Cool, I think. I think the circle is connected now, at least enough to where it's on and causing a disturbance in the amount of weight. So it's leaning to one side more than the other now. Alright, now let's try to put on the other one. Yay! Like I said, it looks so good when it's on, but getting it on is so ridiculous. Yeah, it's not even fully on. This other one
this side is only connected to 2 of the 4 connections, rather than just having completely randomly putting one on something on tiles. Nice. Wait, do you have a video on your Corvus mock already, Brickflyer? If not, let me know. I will definitely check it out. I just need to be reminded. Yeah, I don't have a good way of actually attaching this. I think I have to pull out this entire like back section so I have enough access. Ah! Everything's falling apart. Hopefully for a good reason though. Okay, why does this not want to go in the right spot? Okay. 3. So yeah, like right there. Okay, it's on enough, I think. Uh-oh. Another opinion, that does not sound good. Cool. I have done thing. I have done thing. One thing I really want to do when I do redesign this is definitely fix this area. These gears are not supposed to be exposed, but they are in my design. Is it really tomorrow? No! I don't want to wake up an hour early every day. From now on. Don't want to. Alright, let's see. What's next? Okay, yeah, we can do this next part. I'm trying to figure out how much longer I should stream for. We'll definitely do this next part. This next part is basically doing the hubcaps for this back section. I know you can't see that. That's where my right hand was. Is that those hubcaps? I do need to grab more parts though, because I am all out of them. Over here. So let's see if I can find them quickly. Ah, would they be in this one? Actually, they would be in this one. Or not. Okay, they weren't actually. I agree with you with pennies, but why nickels? Are nickels also almost as pretty much as worthless as pennies these days? Thank you, Brickflyer. Thank you. It definitely will look like 20 times better when all of the additional parts are on, like the guns, the side treads, the eyes, the actual tread. It will look much better. I have realized some of the parts I've used might be somewhat difficult. Like, I think these are called macaroni parts. These big ones might be really difficult to find these days. I have a ton of them because of the 2013 Clone Trooper versus Droideka battle pack. But I know for other people it might be very difficult. I also pretty sure I got to take out these bushes here. I think I only put them there as a placeholder. Because you will definitely be replacing them with these basically giant bushes. Do you have daylight savings in Germany, Brickflyer? Where during a certain part of the year, you reset your clock so they are like an hour ahead, and then the next part of the year you set them an hour behind. If I remember right, the reason is for farming, but most people in America don't farm, are not farmers, so it doesn't really make sense. At least the reason I have been told for it doesn't make that much sense. Whenever you want, Brickfire. Whenever you feel like the most amount of people would be able to see it is probably the best time to do it. I know if you did it right now, I wouldn't be able to watch it because I am busy doing something else. It wasn't for farming. What was the reason? What's the reason for it, Survivalists? I think you would know, or at least you would have the time to do the Google search to figure it out. What is the reason for daylight savings? These feel very fragile, more than I remember. Maybe that's just because I haven't put all the stuff on yet. Who knows what they were thinking? Dang, people from hundreds of years ago, you suck. Dang, ancient boomers, you suck. Oh yes, I'm now going to get struck by lightning probably because I just made fun of my ancestors. Okay, yeah, now this feels a lot more sturdy. Now it has enough connections to not want to fall apart anymore. Interesting. I feel like most countries have gotten rid of it if they had it to begin with. 'Cause yeah, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It might have made sense back in the day, but definitely not now. What? You don't want to criticize the past about stuff they would never have known? What? That's crazy. Okay, I was about to say, I swore I had enough to actually make both of these the first time I did it. And I was scanning around, I couldn't see the last two macaroni parts I needed. I was getting worried. No, I don't think so. Grand Ocean. Don't think so. I literally have no idea. If it wasn't for farming, I have no idea. I could understand for farming because it's like a farmer and their children are usually out and about as soon as they wake up to when they go to bed. Obviously, they take breaks here and there, but back in the day, farmers were out and about. Obviously, that's not really the case anymore. So the main reason we have it is because one country is still doing it, the rest of us still have to do it. So if we all just get rid of it at once, we could be done with it. I don't know yet, Nolark. I haven't decided. Okay, okay, yeah, I definitely need to get rid of these bushes because there's no other way I can connect what I just built without getting rid of these. I don't know why. I think I just put them on because I wanted to. Just to make sure that these gears wouldn't like roll away or something. What? Why is this not? I should be able to push that all the way back. Did I just put this whole gear system in the wrong spot? Did I make this whole gear thing wrong, or? I really hope it's not because I put all this stuff in the wrong spot, because that would be a huge pain. Take care. Hey, what's up, Brick Spray? Welcome. And welcome to the stream at Tuscan Productions. I don't think I've ever seen you here before. Welcome. Too blocky. It's probably just because there's like a bajillion studs being shown. If I tiled this out, it would probably look a lot better. But I do not have the plate or the tiles to do such to smooth it out. I kind of like it though. I like the textured look of the studs. Maybe I'm just biased because I'm the creator and designer of this design, so I'm probably just biased. Okay, let me plug this back in then. Yeah, I think I don't know. I'm now severely confused. I'm gonna have to scroll back really far to where this gear mechanism was first implemented to figure out what I might have done wrong. It's what I get for building on stream. You distract me, chat. It's all your fault. Okay. Two, 4, 6. Maybe it's just this. Oh, I see. Okay, I used the wrong size of axle. I am supposed to have those bushes. But because I'm using the wrong size of axle, there wasn't enough axle left. Where did I even put those bushes? There's one. Where is the other one? Right in front of me. Okay. So let me grab... Or let me just basically disassemble this whole thing that I built here and get a larger size axle. I think if I remember right, last time we built this, I had a feeling I was using the wrong one, but I wasn't sure. Because in my instructions it doesn't say, unfortunately. Okay, that's a size too big. That's a size too small. Okay, so this is actually the right size. Right, there's this stupid plastic bag on the ground. I keep stepping on it. Keeps making my foot freak out. Let me get... You're doing a Rylath mock? Nice. That's an interesting take. Trandotion. That might... Honestly, I would not be surprised if that were the case, though. There were a lot of weird... There was a ton of craziness going on during that time period. Alright, there we go. Now I can plug this gear set back in, and this should just connect in perfectly. Now it can really roll, because it's off the ground just enough. Alright, time to now scroll back to where I'm actually supposed to be at in the instructions. No. Oh, it was for World War I? Interesting. Oh, your own non-canon battle? That's fine. That stuff is always interesting. Might not get as much attention, but it's still interesting. I want to talk Lego. Then talk about Lego, Brickflyer. Add to the conversation, my dude. Just kidding. Alright. I am almost back to where I need to be, I think. These things I built seem bigger than I remember, but it's been a while since I've seen this thing built. Okay, so now we are building one of the side treads. Nice. Yeah, there's definitely a few things I could do to help keep these circles straight. Right now they are bent just a little bit if I push on them in a certain way. Let's put that back over there. Looks like I'm building the right tread, which would go right here. Alright. Do I have the parts necessary? I probably have about half of what I need. At least here in this pile. Probably the rest of it's in my part storage. Especially these inverted 1x2 slopes. Most of these are in my drawer containers. Alright, I'm not off to a very good start. I'm already struggling to find parts. Okay, there's one part I need. What is this? Is this a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? Okay, so that's where these ones come into play. And I don't have the other stuff because I probably had used light gray or dark gray when building this for the first time. Full fake tuck skin? Nice. If just helmets, that's also nice. I'm assuming they're RP2s, right? The realistic style P2 helmets. Those are all of CSC stuff's nice. I personally just buy helmets because I'm doing a different style for my army, but all of CSC stuff is really good. Except for their blasters. I'm not a huge fan of their blasters. Everything else is pretty good. Oh, I almost just built this wrong. It's like that. Okay, a 1x1. Yeah, I doubt I have any of that in my pile out already. Is it really snowing? Oh, it is. Cool. Nice. It's gonna be snowing forever. I believe this is also a 2x8. Yeah. Sick, nasty. Yeah, CC figures are really nice. Oh, hopefully I got enough of these in light gray to use. I forgot I was going to end up using them later on. 1x1. Okay, that's the one that's like that. I need the actual just 1x1. Alright, see you in a little bit. Brickflyer, and see you later, Trandoshan. Have a great rest of your day, brother. Hope you have fun doing whatever it is that you gotta go do. Okay, I don't see any of the headlight pieces I need in the right color, so I'm gonna have to grab one. I'm thinking we're probably just gonna finish off this side shred, and then we'll probably be done for today. I say that, this side shred might now take years to now finish. Alright, at least that, most of the things I have out here are now connected. Should probably do something when I do my redesign of this bad boy to hide a lot of these holes that will be seen because I'm using a bunch of these parts that have holes in, or yeah, bricks that have holes in them. I just put that in the wrong spot too. Alright, I seem to have already run out of things. Unless I want to give it some texture and some color variants. I might want to do that. That might be fun. Might be a little confusing in the instructions. But I'll at least for my personal model, I'll do some color variants. I might just leave it up to anyone who gets these instructions to do it themselves. Alright, see you, Noel. Have a great rest of your day too. I'll be joining the coconut stream here soon as well. Well, I mean, as soon as I am done building the side shred. Alright, I gotta grab 2 pins. Yeah, there we go. Are those on the... Yes, those are on the outside. Oh, I'm putting that in the wrong spot. Oh, are you not, you don't live in the States, Tuxkin? Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, I feel bad for all the European buyers of CC stuff. You guys, or anyone outside of the US that buys CAC stuff, you either have to buy from the authorized dealers, and those never carry full figs, or you have to wait it sounds like years for your stuff to actually get delivered. Hopefully that'll clear up and become a lot better when the pandemic is more manageable than what it is right now. Okay, I definitely need to probably list as well what length of axle these are supposed to be. I believe it's supposed to be this size though. Just need one more. There we go. Wait, what about Nightmare? What? Huh? Alright, now for the gears. Because everything tread related on this mop can move. You can technically, if you ever get this, you can technically have the droid roll. It's a little bit cumbersome, but it does. It does what it's supposed to do. The only issue is these gears might also be difficult for a lot of you guys to get, because these are an older style of gear. I just happen to have quite a few of them, so I decided to use them. Oh, I already have all the ones I need out. Come on. Go on the axle. Come on. There we go. One issue that you'll probably experience if you do get this design is while building these side treads, these gears, like the slip and slide, like the whole axle and gears, all of them, it's really easy for them to fall out and become a nuisance while building. But if you build it probably like on a table like I am, it would be fine. The Clone Wars, right? So you're buying an animated body, but then using the new RP2 helmet? Interesting. Interesting. Alright, and then I need 4 of these short bushes. A decaled version? Interesting. Do I not have these other ones on here or out in my pile here? I guess not. Alright, I'm gonna grab 2 short bushes from my collection. Yeah. I don't know if this is for sure, but I believe if you ask people in the CSC community, they could buy the figs for you and then ship them out to you. Like the CSC members who live in the US, they could buy the figs for you and then ship them out. The only thing is I would feel like that would probably be more expensive than what you'd want, because they probably would want a cut. But again, I'm not sure. Not sure if anyone would actually do that anyway, because I've never done it. I personally don't need to, but people might be willing to do that. Hook you up with some stuff, or anyone with stuff. I think yeah, I'm supposed to use this one. Yes, that is the one I'm supposed to use. I can't really do anything with them yet, though, because they would just be floating there. Alright, flip this around. Should probably at this step also include the bushes that I need, so that these gears just don't flop and fall out all the time. Wait, what is going on in this step? Oh, I'm already building the connections that this tread needs to connect to this body. Okay. Did not realize I started working on that right away.
but it makes sense. Oh, my arm. Where is this other hinge part? I know it's got to be in this pile somewhere. This is one of the things I never had an issue with. Unless I decide to change the color of it for no reason. Oh, I'll just change the color of it for no reason. Yes, I will be at Coconut Stream as soon as I'm done with this side shred, which shouldn't take too much longer. Then after that, I have no idea. After Coconut Stream today, he usually streams for like, I was about to say an hour, but usually it's longer these days. After that, I don't know. I don't think I'll be on anyone else's stream, or at least maybe not chatting. Yeah, see how all the gears just slid out? I need to change the instructions so you make it so the gears don't slide out that often. Where does this go? Oh, I think it goes there. Yes, he is building the greatest Utapau mock you could probably see. He's also the only one I've ever seen take it to that level before. I have seen a few other people do Utapau mocks, but Coconuts is definitely the biggest one out there. Where do these go? Okay, so this goes here. And then if I have it in my pile, a 1x2 tile goes on top of this part, which I think I just gotta grab it from over here. So I got a few just chilling. And it'd be easier for me to just grab the ones that are chilling out already than grab my box full of tiles. I would too. My table, even this table that I'm currently at, would not be big enough to do that on. Especially because I got all of my storage drawers on here as well. So, my future large mocks will probably never be as big as his are. But they'll definitely be bigger than a mini mock. Hopefully. Right now I'm doing mainly mini mocks though, just so I can sit down and bust out like an idea that I have really quickly, instead of having to spend weeks or months on an idea that might not work out. Obviously for bigger mocks you would definitely do planning and stuff, but most of my ideas are spontaneous. Okay, I definitely need to grab the other plate before I put this 1x3 on, so I can figure out exactly where the 1x3 is supposed to go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so this just stretches the entire length. Okay, so I was going to put it in the right spot. You only got 2 base plate limits? Is that because you don't have a lot of base plates, or is that because of your table, or why is that your limitation? Not saying it's a bad thing. Mocks don't have to be super large to be impressive. Yeah, how come you're stuck to a max of 2 base plates? You're training yourself? Oh, okay. Oh, I've done something wrong. This is not a 1x6, this is a 1x8. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. It actually reaches the full length now. Wow. Now we flip this over to this side. Get our 1x2. Get a 1x3. That I don't seem to have out. And now we can finally connect this other part that's just been dangling out there to the main frame. Yay. And then do it again. So it's extra sturdy. My one downside when it comes to mock building, or I guess a downside is base plates are kind of expensive these days. He actually just started streaming right now, Tuscan.
But yeah, as soon as I'm done, I'll put a link in chat to it, and we can all go at the same time. It's just taking me a little bit longer than I thought to put together this. Well, the end is normal, which is good. What are you talking about? Are you making fun of me because I'm going extra long again today? Or are you referencing something else, survivalist? Ah, yes. This is the part where I need to actually put all of these gears back into place. I'm building the frame that holds them into place. So hopefully you gotta scroll back up, because now I don't remember where they're supposed to be. Okay. I have them in the right place. Nice. Oh, Sevtech. Nice. I need another 1x1. Okay, cool, I got it. Should probably put this 1x1 first before putting on this modified 1x4. But, oh well. Two, 4, 6, 8. Okay, that's another 1 million. Come on. The only thing I can't actually finish on this design are these side treads. I don't have enough of the small treads in the right color to finish it off. But if I did, I would then be able to 100% complete this, which would be fantastic, but I'll just get those treads later at some point. My screen flashed for a second, that was weird. Am I forgetting like a bush on these, or maybe I just don't have the axles pushed in all the way? Sorry that I'm not talking as much, chat. Just trying to concentrate to make sure that I build this correctly. This is one of the more complicated things of this design. There's actually quite a few complicated things about this design, and half the time it pays off for its complexity. Sometimes it doesn't, though. Just like those circles. Those circles are complex in a way, but they suck to put together. Because they are circles. Circles are bad. Alright, now let's put this back like this. I don't know if I actually have a part where I say put the treads on. I probably should. Probably do, but I'm not sure if I did. Okay, yeah, it was literally the next step. Now this is the step that you put on the tread, which I will not be doing. Let's move on to the next step. What? I can't. What? It's telling me to put a part where I can't put a part. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. Telling me to do that, but okay. So I need that. And there's a 2x2 slope out here somewhere that I need. Probably have to just go grab it in my pile of stuff. Which container is it? Is it this one? No. Yeah, not that one. The one above it. Of course it is. Just trying my best to keep that one part in place until I get to it. Okay, then I need another one of these, and then a elbow. Where is the elbow? Elbow. That's another thing about this model. There is quite a few light gray parts. Also, okay, so is this supposed to go? I don't know where that's supposed to go. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, do I not have any tiles out? Okay. Well, that kind of complicates things, because then I won't be able to actually finish this trip. I don't want to really have to dig out my tiles at the end of the stream, so might be ending the stream here relatively quickly. Maybe I'll just put that on the inside, I'm not sure. Alright, now I finally get to use a 1x6 and it goes over here. And then 2x4? I don't see any 2x4s, at least in the right color. I guess I'll just use another modification. Give it some life. How am I supposed to give it that 1x2? It must be in the next step that it tells me how to do that. Yeah, I need another one of these long ones. Then I put this in the gap that's been created. Oh, I still forgot that 2x4. Alright, 2x4s. Do I have light gray in here? Don't think so. Yeah, I don't have light gray. This actually goes down here. If I can't find it in my pile, we might just have to stop here. Yeah, alright. We'll stop here. We got, I think, halfway done with this thread. So this is kind of what it looks like put next to it. If I get these connection points somewhere out of the way. It would go right here. So you can kind of see we're getting closer and closer to getting done. I have to obviously got to finish this one. Got to build the second one. Then we have the eyes, the guns, and some antennas, and then the main shred, and then the whole thing is done. Yeah, we're gonna end it here. My name has been ClonePlays. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Remember, every clone has its roots in the original. And let me get the link for Coconut stream, and I will post it in the chats. Alright, there we go. There is the link. Again, thank you everyone for coming out. I will see you all hopefully at Coconut Stream. I hope you all have a great day. Bye bye.